Be sure to check out my Patreon for weekly exclusive interviews, extra content on Veve and Omi, and building generational wealth, as well as money management tips from experienced whales. Yo, what's going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we're back with another Veve and Ecomi video, man. In this one, we're going to be checking out a channel. The last time I checked out this channel, he was talking something negative about Veve. I'm assuming that he's probably hasn't changed his tune. So yeah, we're going to be checking it out. We're going to be seeing what's going on, what's his new perspective and opinion on the Veve project once things are actually really looking, really looking bad right now. So, well, I mean, it depends on your perspective. I see other people's perspective. I see most people's perspectives like, oh, there's a lot of delays and things like that. But then again, I'm experienced when it comes to actually building businesses. I don't expect someone to be able to build a business overnight when you could open up a bakery and it would take 3 to 5 years to get that going. So if it takes 3 to 5 years for a bakery, a company that's dealing with things for the first time ever in human history, I'm not expecting that to somehow beat a bakery opening. So it's just certain expectations you don't set if you've been in business. And yeah, I mean, that's just how it goes. But anyway, we're going to jump into it, see what's happening here, see what type of opinions and perspectives he has. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And yeah, let's jump into it, man.
Everything I'm about to say is my own personal opinion and preferences, but I am bored of Veve, Ecomi, and their NFTs. And you should be too. I don't think we should.
Now, see, I was with you for a second. Saying you were bored of Veve's NFTs, like I've said multiple times it's boring. I'm not mad at that. But it should be boring for everyone else. That now you're just spreading hate. You're attempting to spread hate to the project. Like, for what reason? I've been bored with the NFTs. I've said it in a few videos, but I don't sit here and try to convince others to be bored. If you're having fun playing with the different collectibles, taking pictures and stuff like that, if that's still enjoyable to you, then like, okay. But I've said multiple times that I am in this community to make money. I am here to make money off this investment. So obviously I'm not having a blast when there's no money being made. I'm just like, I have conviction in the project. I know it's going to be fine. I know things are going to pick back up eventually. So I'm chilling. I'm waiting it out. But I mean, I'm not sitting here like, what's the point of trying to convince everyone to, oh, you should be feeling down about this project as well? It's like, what? It's like, what? What do you mean?
Veve, Ecomi, and their NFTs. And you should be too. I don't think we should put another penny into the Veve app. For those that don't know, Veve is the easiest barrier to entry into the NFT market because you can simply log on to the app and pay using a credit or debit card. The problem is
easiest barrier to entry. I mean, I don't think that was said right at all, to be honest. Like, I mean, anyway.
Once you're in the app, you cannot get out. You cannot withdraw the digital collectibles that you buy.
Yeah, I mean, they only tell you that before you put money into the app. Like, there's only a big ass message that pops up like, you cannot withdraw your money right now, because we are a startup company still doing startup things, trying to build a business. Like, and the fact that some people like, and this is what I'm saying. Like, if people are here bringing attention to the fact that you can't take your money out of Veve and you've openly put money into Veve, why should anyone trust you? That means you were stupid enough to put your money into something that you can't take your money out, and you had no idea. Before I ever invested a dime into Veve, I knew that I couldn't get my money back out. So for this to be a revelation to so many people right now that, oh, I can't get my money out, like, that means that you didn't know what you were doing from the beginning. That speak like, and this is the type of common sense stuff that people need to look out for, because this speaks to someone's credibility. You're shocked that you can't cash your money out of the Veve app. If you're shocked, if you don't understand what's going on, you're not someone I would be listening to personally. Just saying.
And when you sell them on the marketplace, you cannot withdraw any cash or any Ethereum or Omi. But people that use the Veve app, they'll say, well, it takes patience. It's going to take a while, but MTL is coming. This
fake news. So what this moron is attempting to tell you is that Disney is spreading fake news. Disney, DC, basically all the biggest, most powerful, most respected brands in human history with the most powerful lawyers in human history. Everybody's lying to you, but he's telling you the truth. He knows what's going on except for everybody above everybody behind the scenes. Like, the facts to this point, like the facts up until this point right here, is that everything Veve has said that they would do, they have delivered, even if it has not been in a timely manner. They've delivered everything that they said they were going to do. They have a history of delivering. It's not when everybody wants it delivered, but they have a history of delivering. So until this company stops delivering, I'll continue to trust the company over the morons out here trying to spread a bunch of fear throughout the community and actually have no knowledge of this project, which they have shown time and time again throughout these trash videos.
This has been promised for a very long time. In fact, here's a tweet stating that the
that's a very long time, bro. Like that's like a little bit over a year, bro. Like that's a very long time. If you look up the MTL, it takes 2 years, by the way. That's a long time. This is what I mean. And they start teasing, like there was hints and stuff towards Marvel back, like Marvel was on the table in 2018. It took 3 years to get that out. So if it takes that long to get out Marvel, like a whole financial like aspect of things should just be done way faster than they even got a Marvel or Disney deal passed through. I mean, people's expectations are ridiculous. Like people really have retarded expectations, and it's sad.
MTL will be coming in Q2. The problem is this was in Q2 of 2021. It is now reaching 2022 Q2, and we still don't have MTL. So what is the expiration date on patience? How long must we wait until we can actually do something with our NFTs?
Look up how long it takes to start a business. Look at how long until you can expect results. Look at how long it usually takes for a business itself to become profitable. Then ask yourself how long you think it's going to take for the investors in said business to become profitable. This is basic business research. Like just do some simple business research. Don't look at the fact that it's an NFT project. It's in the NFT space, cryptocurrency, where all these fake companies come out, they throw up the token, they try to promote the crap out of it just so the investors can make money and feel good in the token right before they rug pull them. Like really do some research into what it takes to actually build a business. And then keep in mind the fact that the blockchain, it's not many businesses, not many amazing businesses being built on the blockchain. And when I say it's not many businesses being built on the blockchain, I mean that there's a small amount of businesses, but it's nothing in comparison to the scams that just can come out, throw out a bunch of bullshit quickly just to please people for the short term. And that's what people want in this crypto place. That's what people have grown to expect. People have grown to expect pump and dump activity. And when a company does not show that, it's seen as a scam. Yet all the time, these pump and dumps, the actual pump and dumps are doing the same thing over and over. No one's suspicious about that at all. It's actually ridiculous how people backwards invest.
And I don't even consider these to be NFTs because you do not own the digital items. In my opinion, the value proposition of
NFTs are valuable because they verify the authenticity of a non-fungible asset. That's exactly what Veve does. It's exactly what Veve does. It's on the Ethereum blockchain as well. This makes these assets unique and one of a kind. Picasso's paintings are non-fungible. While anyone can make copies of his paintings, the original painting remains irreplaceable and unique. He literally just put up the definition of Veve's NFTs. But what he's going to more than likely argue is because he can't transfer ownership and things like that, because he can't or transfer or it's like he can't take it and put it on a storage wallet right now. That's more than likely going to be his argument right here. But that does not change an NFT. That just means you own it, and it's like that's like expecting to be able to move your house. Right now, you're buying an asset, it's an asset similar to a house when everything else on the block. It's like if everything in the world was just everybody had mobile homes, and you had the very first actual home that's built and planted in foundation. It's like people saying that those type of houses are scams because everyone else has mobile homes. You can take your house anywhere. It's like, it's completely, like, it's dumb. It's just a completely dumb take. It's an absolutely foolish take on someone who, and it clearly shows he has no understanding of NFTs. But that's the thing, like, this space is so new that a bunch of morons can be out here spreading off nonsense as if they're gurus when they really know nothing. If you take the time to listen to the things that's being said by these morons, no one would fall for the crap that's being said by these guys. No one would trust what they're saying. People would have to back up more of the things that they say. Like anything that I say, even if I don't provide the exact links and resources and stuff like that, you can go and fact check. Anything I have ever said, you can go and fact check. All of my logic for $10 OMI tokens and stuff like that, all of it can be fact checked. That's the one thing that these people who dispute me, debate me, they don't bring that same credibility to the table. And I don't like, it's not demanded by people. If something sounds more realistic to somebody, they're just going to go with what sounds good as opposed to what's actually factual. It's ridiculous.
NFTs is the proof. It's the fact that you own that digital product that's tied to it. So what exactly are we doing with Veve NFTs? You can trade them in the marketplace to somebody else for a higher price or a higher set of gems. But what does that mean when you can't withdraw Omi or cash?
That means you invested in a startup. Like this, and then like this, I love how these guys try to make these hard hitting points, and you just make yourself sound like a fucking idiot. Like you are on an app buying things and doing things with these products, and you have no idea. You asking these basic ass questions. Like you're asking simple questions. Like how do you have the confidence to get on YouTube and be a complete moron? Like it couldn't be me. I'm sorry, it couldn't be me. But then again, everybody know I'm known for my ego, so it is what it is. I just can't. I'm not gonna get up here and just get to spewing off nonsense personally. But I mean, to each his own.
Feel good about yourself when the value rises up, mainly because of marketing done by high-profile YouTubers, which owns the Omi token in high amount.
I bought my coins privately, not publicly. Right?
What are you talking about? Like now you sound completely stupid. This guy bought at all-time highs right before it dipped. He literally is the worst example you could pull up. This guy, this guy literally bought at all-time highs right before everything fucking crashed. Like he's a terrible example. You said he made things go up. Things were already going up. He bought at the max damn near. Like what? What do you mean? This is what I mean. These YouTubers coming up with these half-baked theories. And it's just spreading lies. You're spreading lies, bro. This man bought at all-time high, and he's talking about, like, it's not as if he profited or benefited from what he did. He made a stupid move himself. Like, no disrespect to Andre Jig. I'm just saying, shout out to Andre Jig, but he didn't know what he was doing. Like, what?
Now, the people that got in earliest were the smart money. I don't consider myself smart money, but I do have something like $150,000 invested in it, or 16 million coins. But that is nothing in comparison to the wallets that I've seen of some people who put in several $1 million into this coin.
So are we dumb money? That was the question. Yeah, pretty much. Like the thing is, if you get in early, you educate yourself, if you get in early, you're smarter than the people who get in later. Like you get educated before those people. You have an advantage. Like, I mean, that's just what it is. That's what it is. Like you have to educate yourself. You have to get up to par. You're still asking these elementary questions when it comes down to the project. Obviously, you're dumb money. Like, I mean, like, what do you think that, come on now, what's someone supposed to say? Oh, you're a genius. You don't even know that you can't cash out yet. You're putting money into something. You're a very smart guy. Like, come on now. Like, what do you expect somebody to say about you? Like, let's be honest here. We got to be realistic.
And these Omi tokens are not bought on exchanges, so they're not in the order books and doesn't help out the retail investor at all. These are in the order book
into this coin.
And these Omi tokens are not bought on exchanges, so they're not in the order books and doesn't help out the retail investor at all.
Huh. If you're talking, he must be talking about Andre Jig in particular, and his tokens were bought on exchanges. Just not from him. He bought it from someone else who bought it from an exchange. The Omi token is listed on exchanges. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I swear these guys just get on here and just say dumb shit. And you want to know what makes me mad? I can pull the race card because I'm also black. It bothers me that a black guy is in the community doing this. Like, because we already look down upon just because of the color of our skin. Then you want to get on here and be an actual idiot. It's like, you're making me look bad right now. Anytime, and then you got a beanie on too, and they don't even say Veve on it. Bro, you are a representation of me, and you're fucking up right now. I'm just saying, you're not doing it right whatsoever. You're a few videos from getting your black card revoked. Like, you got to go somewhere else with this. Like, nah, bro. Like, nah.
These are the tokens that can be dumped on your head at any given moment. Even if the price pumps, there's tremendous sell pressure by the unknown.
Any token can be dumped on your head, bro. Like, what do you mean? It's having trust in the project that you're investing in and knowledge and understanding of the investment to understand why that wouldn't happen. It's like, that's the risk with any investment. There are whales in every single community. You don't think a select group of whales control Bitcoin, Ethereum? Like, it's like all of these things, yeah, they're less risky, but one incident can crash damn near any of these tokens because it's controlled by a few. The wealth in the world is controlled by a few. Welcome to the world. Where have you been? Wealth is always controlled by the few at the top.
But Veve keeps retail investors inside of the app because they do not care. They keep dangling the carrot with licenses, and it doesn't help that influencers dangle the carrot of licenses that will never come to fruition. We're gonna get licenses for Pokemon and Digimon and Power Rangers and all of this.
It's amazing. It's amazing. He's talking about dangling the carrot as if they have not delivered the licenses that they said they were going to deliver. And if you think that they don't have Pokemon, you're an absolute clown. And how are you going to look once? Like, that's the thing. The people who were sitting here calling me crazy a year plus ago when I was talking about how Marvel's coming, Spider-Man's coming, and all of this stuff is coming. When I was saying that a year ago, all those people look absolutely stupid now. And you're just going to be another one that looks stupid more than likely a year from now. It's like, why do you influencers do this to yourselves? Like, what do you think that you're going to accomplish by doing this? Because the fact of the matter is, the facts will always outweigh the bullshit you want to come up with during one of your menopause cycles or something, bro. Like that's literally what it is, bro. Like the facts are going to outweigh the BS you want to come up with. So it may not be here today, but when it comes out, then you're just the retard who didn't see it coming. Once again, proving why no one should be listening to you. It's amazing. Like you all amaze me.
Stuff. And the fact of the matter is, who cares? We can't do anything with the NFTs. In all honesty, I think everybody would be satisfied.
He says, who cares, while sitting here making a video on a project that no one cares about, right? You're here making videos because the only way that you more than likely can pull views is if you talk about this project, which means that this dead project that you can't get money out of, you get more views talking about something that you can't get money out of than you can get your money out of a lot of things, yet you can't get views doing that. This is why you're here making videos on this, bro.
We can just withdraw our NFTs into our own personal wallet, into our own personal possession, the way NFTs are meant to be.
The way NFTs are meant to be? The way NFTs are meant to be? Is it the way NFTs are meant to be or the way NFTs have been? Because the use case of NFTs can be very, very extensive, and how NFTs have been used and how they're able to be used is two different things. Imagine if when the computer was first made, that was how they said that, oh, this is how it's going to be. This is how it needs to be used. Imagine if there was never a Mac where you just come up, you click on an app, and it just opens. It works. It's simple. It's easy for retail consumers. Imagine they never upgraded the PC because you had morons like you in charge, where it's like, oh, it's you create these pictures just so we can put it on a wallet, and that's it. That's the value of it. Imagine that was the thought process back then as well. Sound absolutely stupid. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is the problem with people like you. You're actually not educated on what you're talking about, not realizing the true value proposition of what's going on right now. Welcome to Web3, jackass. And in this era, we're going to be able to actually do things with these images, which I would not be investing in just a still fucking picture. It's never going to happen. I would not just invest in a still picture. I'm not investing in anything that does not come with utility personally, because I understand the future is going to be all about utility, because that's what this technology allows you to do. That's why all the arguments, oh, this didn't need utility, that didn't need utility. Yeah, back in the day, y'all didn't even have movie theaters when some of this shit came out. You had no form of entertainment. That's why a comic book was okay. Y'all sitting in cars watching these screens outside. Like, come on now. Like, back in the day was trash. It was nothing interesting. So, of course, this stuff is going to be valuable because that comes with that history. When you think about it, you think back to the times when y'all didn't have all this entertainment. Now we're in a world of entertainment. People got a low attention span, which means you have to do something to keep people's attention. And it's not going to be releasing random comic books because that shit boring. I'm just saying. Like, my bad, all the comic book lovers just making a point, man. I'm like, listen, the world changed, man. Like, you buying digital comic books too if you watching this video. I'm just saying. But
that way, we could sell them on the open marketplace like OpenSea and Referral and be satisfied with that.
You would be satisfied selling it somewhere where it has no utility and brings no value to anyone in that marketplace. This is what I mean by you sound stupid. Then it's just a bunch of pictures. If you could take it and put it on OpenSea, it's going to be the same picture only differentiated by a number. It's going to be the exact same picture that looks the same, as opposed to these other platforms you're talking about where they have a bunch of one-of-ones where they all look different. Veve is going to be the only content on that platform that everything looks the exact damn same. And you think that that's going to do something great for the project? Understand what you're investing in.
Even though the NFTs are not rare at all, the problem with mainstream licensing is that anybody can get them. Can't get DC NFTs on Veve? No problem. You can get them on 5 different platforms.
This guy, like, he literally is going for all the things that you... The thing about licensing is you're not going to be able to just, like, one store is not going to exclusively hold licensing forever. Like, one store is not going to... You're not going to only be able to find Spider-Man and just Target. It's going to be in Walmart. It's going to be in other stores. That's how licensing and IP works. The differentiator here and the use case for this NFT technology, which you claim that Veve is not, is that now they can add utility to what they have. So the differentiator then becomes what was first and also what has the most utility. What's the most fun to use? What is the most valuable and why is it the most valuable? And the value can be based on something that it actually does, such as utility. That's the difference here. So this is why it's important for these assets to be on Veve, and this is why it's important for Veve to be bringing people to its platform as opposed to OpenSea, where half the projects on that bitch is scams anyway. It's like, my bad, like I'm talking crazy right now, but y'all get what I'm saying, bro. Like, you get it.
Like these Palm Studio NFTs that I got for free just for watching a movie and sending a couple of tweets. So what do you think is going to hold the value of these NFTs if you can get the same brand name on multiple platforms and they endless?
That's the thing when it's just a name. It's not just about the name, and you have no idea why you've invested into Veve. If it was just the name, a lot of us would not be invested into Veve, personally. I can only speak for myself. I know I wouldn't. But the thing is, you're sitting here advertising it as if it's only one thing that makes these valuable. It's like, no, it's not about what things are right now. It's about what they're going to be, the plans for them to be. And the plans that's been there from the beginning that they've been working on and proven that they've been working on from the beginning. Like, that's the value.
Going on and on forever as long as people are paying money. What we got was distracted from more detailed projects like Bored Ape Yacht Club.
This man just said we got distracted from more detailed projects, then brought up a monkey that's the exact same. You brought up one monkey with a background difference. He got an earring sometimes. A man got one of these blow toys in his mouth and shades. Like, he really just went there with it. Like, this is what I mean by these more, like, they're delusional. Like, he's actually delusional. That's crazy. Like, it's absolutely insane. Like, I didn't even expect this video to be this long, to be completely honest with you. I just didn't know he would be saying this type of ridiculous shit. Like, it's mind-blowing. Like, I am ashamed of this guy.
World of Women, V Friends, and many more that has various utilities attached that you can actually hold.
Yeah, because what kind of utility could Disney ever give somebody, right? Like, they only own some of the biggest IP theme parks and shit in human history, but what type of utility could ever come from a Disney NFT? The first Disney NFTs ever. My man sounds stupid out here. Just because something hasn't come, he's sitting here making a case about stuff that hasn't come, and this video is not going to age well because he's saying a bunch of BS right now. Everybody knows not to be true. Yeah, the only thing truthful about the stuff is it's not here yet, but once it gets here, you then look like the idiot you are even more. And those of us that can see where this is going, that can see the work being done, we already look at you as an idiot. So all this is going to do is make everybody else look at you like an idiot. Because best believe your past words are going to come back up in the future once all this happens. You won't be able to make a video in the future without these videos being referred to.
In your private
Great job.
wallet. You also have NFTs where you can get royalties from music streams, such as Nas Royale NFT. You can even display these NFTs in your home. And you cannot do that with Veve because there's no way to confirm it on the blockchain. Immutable X allegedly helped Veve with this, but where are our NFTs? Why can't we withdraw? What are you waiting on?
You can't confirm it on the blockchain. You can confirm it on the blockchain. And this dipshit doesn't even know how to confirm it on the blockchain, yet he's talking about you can't. You can't withdraw. You not being able to transfer your stuff wherever you want to transfer it. That's a completely different issue as to what he's talking about, but he has no idea that those are different things. It's completely unrelated. He says, it's not an NFT. I can't put it on my wallet. What? Anybody with a mouth can just speak. This is why he's going nowhere on YouTube. Like, he's not going to pass for one of these guys who knows anything, because anybody who knows a little bit of something knows that he's a moron.
Imagine instead of putting your money into Veve, you had bought Bored Apes, you would have got the ape coin and been a whole lot richer than you already are. But you didn't, because you were told that.
That's for the short term. That's like when Amazon came out saying, oh, what if you would have put your money into Walmart? You would have been a hell of a lot richer if you would have just put your money into Walmart. Then you look at Amazon today and that person would have been a fucking idiot. Like, I'm just saying.
They were worthless JPEGs, and you got distracted by the licenses of Marvel and DC, Disney, and the rest of them. The last straw for me is where entities were using invalid debit cards and credit cards to purchase gems for free, where they can essentially get the NFTs for free. And what happened? Well, Veve
shut shit down and resolved the shit immediately. They shut it down and handled the problem immediately.
The entire app
and held themselves accountable. They took responsibility for what happened, like any good company would.
Down. They did not care about what was happening. They did not care about you.
He said they shut the app down. So he just said they instantly gave us a solution because they did not care about what was happening. That's what he just said. They instantly gave us a solution because they didn't care about what happened. That's literally what just came out of this man's mouth.
Actually get the NFTs for free. And what happened? Well, Veve shut the entire app down. They did not care about what was happening. They did.
What are you talking about, bro? What are you saying right now? Did you listen to this video, bro?
Did not care about you trading or the NFTs. They didn't care about
you trading or the NFTs. Oh, so you want people to, you want Veve to allow people to trade into somebody who could potentially be getting banned, which would get them banned as well. That's what Veve should do. Veve should actually not care about their users and allow you to trade with these people that's going to get all of your dumb asses banned. Like that's what everybody should do, right? Like, you're a moron.
The bots that scooped up every drop. They didn't care about any customer requests.
No, I think it's a great thing. You know, anyone complaining about the ability to cash out, just delete the app. Like, it's not worth my time.
Yep.
I mean, he got a point here. Delete the app. Like, delete the app. Why don't you want to delete the app? And it's not a thing with not caring. It's just confidence. Why do you think I talk the way I talk on my channel? It's like, if you don't want to watch it, you're not, like, I know what I provide. I know the value that I bring. If you don't want to support me, that don't stop me from being right. And the people who do support me are amongst the wealthiest in the community. And that's a fact. That is a fact. Among the wealthiest in the community, the whales and the people who support me are among the top of the community. And I don't have to brag about it. I don't have to use it and promote it every single video and stuff like that. It's just, it is what it is. I'm confident in what I bring to the table. And to be in my position and to come from nothing, like, fuck anybody. Like if you don't like me, dip. And then a year from now, once you see my net worth and all that, once you start hearing stuff, like, you'll be right back realizing, oh, I could have came up at the same time he was coming up, but I was too stupid to realize it. Like, that's the thing. Like, Veve has been delivering time and time again. So if you can't see the fact that they will continue to deliver, then you're just stupid. Like, and why should they care about that? Why should they care about that? The people who get it are going to get it. The people who aren't. That's comes down to your work ethic.
Absolutely.
But when they were the victim, oh, everything shuts down. That's the problem with centralization and not being able to own your own assets.
Ain't nobody in this community a victim. That's the difference. Veve, and not only was Veve a victim, the audience was a victim. Every NFT holder on a platform was a victim. Everyone was victimized by what went on. That's why they shut it down. And then the law, their licenses, the IP, the biggest brands in human history were at risk, because if Veve gets caught up in a scandal, that goes back to the names of these giants. That was for everyone's protection, including everyone invested in this project, but a little mind can't point out these big details.
That's just me. I'm not putting any more money into Veve until they show further developments. You can do what you want to do. I mean,
when they show further, so basically what he's saying is, I'm not putting more money into Veve until shit's more expensive. we appreciate you. Honestly, this is the best thing that you've said throughout this video, because people like you are going to be the ones actually buying from us once the prices goes up. Not that you will be able to afford it at that point, to be honest with you. I can tell by this video that you are probably broke. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you sound way too dumb to actually make money. Then again, I mean, there's a lot of dumb people with money, so I could be wrong.
Jeff Bezos can come tomorrow and declare that he's going to buy up all the OMI token and it goes straight to $1. You never know. But let me know what you think. Leave a like and comment for the algorithms, and I'll see you in the next one.
The gentleman of crypto, that's what you call yourself? Is this your crew? More like the idiots of crypto. But anyway, there we have it, man. Let me know what y'all think. I ain't gonna roast them no more. Drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, yo.